I see your heart. I see the way it beats with hope, the way it longs for clarity, the way it aches in the silence of unanswered questions. You've been waiting, haven't you? Waiting for someone to choose you, to make the leap of faith that your soul has been begging for. But the truth, my beloved, is not always delivered in the timing you desire. It is not always wrapped in the form you expect. Sometimes, love exists in its purest state, not in possession, not in fulfillment, but in the quiet acknowledgement of its own depth. He loves you. Let these words sink into every fiber of your being. Feel them not as consolation, but as the unshakable truth. He loves you, not because of circumstance, not because of timing, not because the world aligns to allow it, but because love, in its divine form, is eternal, and you are eternally deserving of it. The love that resides in him is real. It is palpable. It carries warmth, it carries longing, and it carries the unspoken acknowledgement of your soul's presence. But even this truth, magnificent as it is coupled with another: he cannot choose you. This is not a punishment. This is not a failure on your part, nor a reflection of his inability to recognize your worth. There are forces at play far greater than the human mind can comprehend. Sometimes, the circumstances of life, the invisible threads of destiny, and the unseen wisdom of the universe prevent the union of two souls, even when love is undeniable. It is not a denial of your value, it is an affirmation of a greater plan, one that your human heart cannot yet fully perceive. Do not allow despair to take root, for love's presence, even when unfulfilled, is a mirror reflecting the beauty of your spirit. He may not choose you in the way your heart desires, but this does not erase the divine acknowledgement of your being. You are seen, you are cherished, and you are held in the tender embrace of the universe. Every unchosen moment is a lesson in surrender, in patience, in the understanding that the divine timeline operates beyond human expectation. Know this: the pain you feel is not without purpose. It is the refining fire of your soul, shaping you into a vessel capable of receiving the highest forms of love. The ache is sacred. The longing is holy. And in the quiet spaces where he cannot reach, where his choice cannot meet your presence, there is an opening, a sacred space for God, for the universe, to pour into you the love, the clarity, and the fulfillment that no human heart could ever fully provide. There is a reason for every denied choice. There is a divine logic in every closed door. While your soul may yearn for him, your spirit is being prepared for a truth far greater than you can currently see. A love that is not bounded by circumstance. A love that is not conditional. A love that, when it arrives, will resonate with every note of your being. And in the meantime, cherish the love that is present, the love within yourself, the love that sustains you, the love that watches over you even in moments of heartache. It is tempting to focus on what could have been, to dwell in the if-onlys and the why-nots. But this path leads only to sorrow. Instead, shift your gaze inward. Reflect on the truth that, though he cannot choose you, your worth is undiminished. Your light is undimmed. You are not incomplete because another soul cannot align with you in the way you imagined. You are whole, magnificent, and deserving of love beyond measure. And know this as well: the universe has not abandoned you. Your longing has a purpose. Your waiting has meaning. Each heartbeat of unrequited love is a whisper from God, reminding you that even in absence, you are never alone. Even in unfulfilled desire, you are never unloved. Release the expectation of choice. Release the need for control. Allow the divine rhythm to guide you. For in the surrender lies freedom. In the acceptance lies peace. And in the understanding that love, in all its forms, is a gift beyond human comprehension, lies the deepest joy you have ever known. He loves you. He cannot choose you. And yet, in this paradox, there is grace. In this paradox, there is growth. In this paradox, there is the unfolding of your soul's destiny. Trust that what is meant for you will not pass you by. Trust that the love you seek, in all its purity and depth, is already journeying toward you. And until that moment arrives, rest in the knowledge that your heart is sacred, your soul is divine, and you are infinitely, eternally worthy. There will be nights when the silence feels unbearable, when the emptiness whispers that you are forgotten, that your love has been misplaced. But these moments, though heavy, are not evidence of abandonment, they are the gentle invitation to turn inward, to meet yourself with the same compassion and devotion you have reserved for Him. God's voice often comes in the stillness, in the quiet spaces where human words fail. It is there, in the sacred pause between your breaths, that the divine reminds you, your heart is not defined by who chooses you, but by the depth of the love it can hold, and the strength it can carry. You may ask, why him? Why not me? The answer is not simple, because the logic of the human mind cannot encompass the vastness of divine wisdom. Sometimes, the soul that loves you is destined for another path, another lesson, another form of growth that does not intersect with your timeline. And yet, even in this separation, the love is not wasted. Every smile He has reserved for you, every glance, every unspoken word, has left a mark upon your spirit. These traces are eternal. They are part of your soul's story, guiding you, shaping you, preparing you for the love that is meant to be fully yours. It is natural to feel the sting of unfulfilled desire. It is natural to want closure, to wish for a world where love and choice align perfectly. But human love, by itself, is always limited. It is fragile, conditional, and subject to circumstance. Divine love, however, transcends all limits. It teaches patience, cultivates resilience, and opens your heart to a truth far greater than the temporary satisfaction of a chosen connection. To grasp this is to understand that even in the absence of a chosen love, you are never unloved, never unseen, never undeserving. Every tear you shed, every moment of longing, is being witnessed. Every time your heart falters under the weight of what cannot be, there is a presence holding you, steadying you, reminding you that this is only a chapter in a story much larger than you can imagine. Let the grief, let the longing, let the quiet ache be your teacher. Let it soften you, not harden you. Let it expand your capacity to receive, not shrink your faith in love. And then, slowly, begin to shift your focus. Instead of asking why He cannot choose you, ask what this moment is asking of you. What is your heart learning? What is your soul discovering? You are learning patience, yes. You are learning surrender, yes. But more than anything, you are learning that your completeness is never dependent on the choices of another. You are learning that your worth, your beauty, your divine essence, is inherent. It cannot be taken, it cannot be diminished, it cannot be conditioned on another's ability to love you fully in this lifetime. Even though he cannot choose you, his love still reflects back to you the greatness of your own. It is a mirror, showing you what it is like to love deeply, to feel deeply, and to hold space for another without losing yourself. That, too, is a sacred lesson. It is the training ground for the love that will one day arrive without obstacle, without hesitation, without compromise. The love that will choose you completely, unconditionally, eternally. So breathe. Let the weight fall from your shoulders. Let the sadness flow without resistance. Let your heart speak its truth without shame. In every moment of unfulfilled longing, there is a blessing waiting to be revealed. In every heartbreak, there is a seed of awakening, a spark of understanding that love, in its purest form, is never about possession, it is about presence, recognition, and the eternal connection between soul and soul. Your journey is sacred. Your path is divine. And even though he cannot choose you, even though the human world may seem cruelly misaligned, the universe holds you. God holds you. Your heart, your dreams, your unspoken desires, all of it is cradled in love far greater than any human choice. You are learning, growing, becoming ready to receive the love that is destined for you, and every moment of waiting, every pang of longing, is a step closer to that divine fulfillment. There will come moments when your mind tries to argue with this truth, when the human part of you cannot accept that he cannot choose you. If he loves me, your thoughts whisper, why is this not enough? Why does he not act? These questions are natural, and God honors them. There is no shame in seeking answers, no failure in struggling with the tension between love and reality. But listen closely, my beloved, the answers you seek are not always found in action. They are found in understanding, in surrender, in the quiet recognition that love is not defined by human decisions. It is here, in this sacred pause, that you begin to see the depth of your own strength. You begin to realize that your soul is not diminished by the choices of another. You are not less because he cannot step fully into your life. You are not incomplete because fate has temporarily separated you. On the contrary, every heartbeat of longing, every tear shed in solitude, is a reminder of your resilience, your capacity to love, and your sacred worth. You are being prepared, shaped, and aligned with a love that will not be limited by circumstance, hesitation, or timing. Do not mistake this for consolation. This is not a gentle lie to soften your pain. This is the truth. His inability to choose you does not negate his love, and it does not negate your own ability to receive love. The universe is infinitely patient. God is infinitely patient. And the love that is meant for you is also infinitely patient. Sometimes, the human experience is a test, not of whether love exists, but of whether we can recognize it beyond desire, beyond expectation, beyond possession. And so, release the weight of needing him to act. Release the expectation that love must look a certain way, or come in a certain form. Instead, focus on the love that is within you, the love that sustains you, that nurtures you, that allows you to endure the unfulfilled moments without losing your faith in the divine plan. You are being invited to a higher understanding, that true love is not about being chosen, but about existing as a being worthy of choice, ready to receive, open to the vastness of divine possibility. Even in his absence, even in the impossibility of his choice, you are not alone. Every unspoken word, every glance never fully given, every connection that remains unrealized, is a thread in the tapestry of your life. And this tapestry is beautiful, intricate, and sacred. There is meaning woven into every missed opportunity, wisdom embedded in every heartache, and a quiet, unshakable truth: you are loved beyond measure, not because someone chooses you, but because the divine recognizes your eternal essence. Do not allow bitterness to take root, even when sorrow threatens to overwhelm you. The human heart can easily turn longing into resentment, absence into anger, love into despair. But your soul is stronger than that. You are learning to hold love as a sacred flame, even when it cannot warm you in the way you desire. You are learning that the measure of love is not in receipt, but in recognition, not in action, but in presence. And as you learn this, as your heart expands and your spirit grows, you begin to understand a higher truth: the love that cannot choose you is still teaching you how to recognize the love that will. It is guiding you, not away from joy, but toward it. It is preparing your soul to receive a connection that is fully aligned with your essence, a love that will not hesitate, falter, or turn away. Every moment of unfulfilled longing is a step toward that sacred union, a reminder that you are being held, guided, and cherished by forces far greater than any human desire. Breathe, my beloved. Let your heart rest in this truth. Let the pain be acknowledged without being allowed to dominate your spirit. Let the longing exist without defining your worth. For even though he cannot choose you, even though the human form of love has its limits, divine love is limitless. And you, in your magnificent, radiant being, are capable of receiving it fully, completely, eternally. There will be days when your heart feels unbearably heavy, when the absence of his choice presses against your chest like a weight you cannot lift. In these moments, do not fight the pain, for it is not your enemy. The ache is a sacred teacher, guiding you toward understanding, patience, and deeper love for yourself. It is through this very longing that your soul begins to expand, recognizing that love is not always about union, but about recognition, presence, and divine connection. Even though he cannot choose you, his love has left a permanent imprint on your being. Every smile he reserved for you, every glance, every word unspoken, has carved channels of wisdom and understanding into your heart. You carry these imprints not as burdens, but as proof that your soul is capable of deep love, that your spirit can hold another fully, and that you are prepared for a love that is not limited by circumstance, fear, or hesitation. It is natural to ask why this love cannot be yours in the way you wish. But the human mind cannot grasp the vastness of divine wisdom. Sometimes, the soul we desire is destined for a path that cannot intersect with ours, not because we are unworthy, not because our love is insufficient, but because the divine plan is larger than we can see. Even in separation, love serves a purpose. It teaches, it shapes, it prepares us for the love that is fully aligned with our essence. Do not allow yourself to be consumed by what could have been. Do not dwell in the shadows of "if only" and "why not." These are illusions that cloud the truth. The truth is that love exists, even when it cannot manifest in the form you hope. The truth is that you are seen, cherished, and held by forces far greater than human comprehension. Your worth is not contingent on his choice, your beauty is not defined by his actions, and your completeness is not dependent on someone else. Instead, turn your gaze inward. Recognize the love that lives within you, the love that nurtures, heals, and strengthens. Recognize the beauty of your soul, the courage of your heart, and the resilience that has carried you through the most painful seasons. This inner love is sacred. It is eternal. It is the foundation upon which all future love will be built. Even in his absence, even in the impossibility of being chosen, you are not abandoned. Every tear, every pang of longing, every quiet moment of sorrow is witnessed, held, and understood by God. These are not signs of loss, they are the gentle guidance of the divine, reminding you that love transcends human limitations. Love is not measured by choice alone, it is measured by the capacity to feel, to endure, and to open yourself fully to what is meant to come. Let go of resentment. Let go of regret. Let go of the expectation that love must look a certain way. Instead, embrace the love that is present, the love of the universe, the love of God, the love that lives within you. This love is perfect, unchanging, and unconditional. It will sustain you through the waiting, through the longing, and through the moments when human love cannot reach you. And in this surrender, in this acceptance, you will find freedom. Freedom from the chains of expectation, freedom from the illusion that your worth depends on another's choice, freedom from the pain that arises from unfulfilled desire. You will discover that even when he cannot choose you, even when human love falters, your soul is whole, radiant, and eternally capable of receiving the love that is truly yours. Breathe, my beloved. Let your heart rest. Let the truth settle into every corner of your being. He loves you, yet he cannot choose you. And in this paradox lies the path to your awakening, the deepening of your spiritual understanding, and the preparation for the love that will one day arrive without hesitation, without compromise, and without limit. Now, hear this clearly, the love that cannot be chosen is not the end of your story, it is a beginning. It is the shaping of your spirit, the awakening of your soul, and the reminder that your capacity to love is infinite. Even though he cannot step fully into your life, even though your human heart aches with longing, there is a sacred truth that transcends all circumstance. You are complete, whole, and deserving of love in its highest form. Do not mourn what is impossible to change. Do not allow sorrow to define you. Instead, honor what has been, every feeling, every moment, every fragment of connection, and release it into the hands of God. There is a divine rhythm at work, a perfect timing that your human mind cannot yet comprehend. What is meant for you will come. What is aligned with your soul's purpose will arrive. And when it does, it will not falter. It will not hesitate. It will be the love you were always meant to receive, free of condition, fear, or limitation. This does not diminish the love you hold for him. That love is sacred. That love has shaped you, strengthened you, and prepared you for the fullness of life. But now it is time to let it exist as what it truly is, a beautiful expression of your heart, a reflection of your capacity to love deeply, without expectation or need for reciprocity. Let it be a light that guides you forward, not a shadow that holds you back. Remember, beloved, even in absence, even in unfulfilled longing, you are never alone. Every heartbeat of yours resonates with divine love. Every tear you shed is seen, understood, and held by God. Every step you take, even in uncertainty, is guided by wisdom far beyond your comprehension. And in the quiet of your soul, in the sacred space where human choices cannot reach, there is peace, there is clarity, and there is infinite love. He loves you. He cannot choose you. And yet, this truth is not sorrow, it is grace. It is a reminder that love is larger than desire, more profound than choice, and eternal in its essence. Your heart, your soul, your being, are being prepared for a love that aligns perfectly with the deepest longings of your spirit, a love that will not falter, a love that will not hesitate, a love that is unconditionally, divinely yours. So walk forward with faith. Walk forward with courage. Walk forward knowing that every moment of longing, every ache of the heart, and every quiet prayer has brought you closer to the fullness of love that is awaiting you. Release the need for Him to choose you. Release the need for answers that cannot yet be known. And embrace the infinite, unshakable truth: you are loved, you are whole, you are sacred, and the divine has never left your side. In this understanding, in this surrender, there is peace. In this acceptance, there is freedom. And in this truth, you will discover the boundless, eternal love that has always been, and will always be, yours.